Hello all, and welcome to tonight's post-work rear review, which I am dubbing the I woke up early and I could not get back to sleep, so I've been up since 5:30 in the morning and it's already 10:30. It's been a busy day, and yeah, I'm tired. So I'm going to drink this beer, eat some cheese, and dunk, hopefully. Uh, what I would do for a life without sleep disorders. You know, my mom sometimes she goes to me and she says, "Oh, I had such trouble getting to sleep last night." And be like, "Oh, really? How long were you tossing and turning?" And she'd be like, "Oh, 15, 30 minutes." And I'm like, "I hate you." No, 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 no. No. I love my mom, but it's like, it's like someone like me, 15, 30 minutes is how long it usually, that's a good night for getting to sleep. Um, you know, and the bad night is like a few hours, like sometimes more than half the night. And I also have a problem at the other side too, that I get up early and I can't fall back to sleep. So yeah, I'm a very sleep deprived person at times. So what is it that we are reviewing today? We're reviewing the last beer given to me for my birthday by my dad, and this is Kizakura Kyoto White Yuzu, which is a white yuzu ale brewed with spice, tastes fruity and slightly sweet. Again, this is one that I've reviewed before, quite some time before, and it was one that had been sitting on the shelf for quite some time before. So, I'm much more, since the last two I had seemed far more fresh, and I'm just tripping over words. That's how tired I am. Maybe I'll just dunk right here in the middle of this review or something. um, and yeah, 5.0 ABV, and I'm I swear to God, I haven't drank anything, and this is just pure tiredness affecting my brain right now. So let's go and check the website real quickly here. No description, no notes. And I'm not going to be quickly looking around. So let's just get straight to this, shall we? Going to be using the tulip tonight. Oh, this is classified as a Witbier. Just pouring it pretty gently. Good. Seems like most of the sediment remained on the bottom. Ah, nice straw to golden yellow, very hazy. Can't see much carbonation. And a thick white head. Oh yeah, I can definitely tell this one's got coriander in it. That's probably one of the spices. Maybe grains of paradise too? There's a lemoniness there. Wheaten funk. The yuzu is not too distinct from the sort of lemoniness that you sometimes get from certain wit beers. Just a slight bit of clove and yeah, just a slight bit of clove. Not really any bubblegum or banana. Then it's not a Hefeweizen, it's a wit beer. Yeah. Guess on to the palate now, shall we? Hmm. Well, so I was huffing it. It seems like it's pretty muted in the nose. That, or I'm starting to come down with something. I'm still feeling just slightly stuffy right now, but I'm still able to smell. But dang, on the palate, it's boom, big flavors there. And big in the top note too. In the mids, there's just this explosion of spiciness. There's also some spice up front, which kind of is hidden by the carbonation by a little bit, though it's not overly carbonated. It's about right for the style. Yeah, it kind of can taste the yuzu throughout. The yuzu throughout. Dang, this post-nasal drip. Kind of tastes the yuzu throughout, but it's fairly subtle. There's a bit of a lasting hot bitterness in the finish, kind of combined with the wheat and malts there. Hmm. Yeah, I would have to say this definitely has grains of paradise in it. That's probably the dominant element of the spice there. Kind of curious. Does it have grains of paradise? See here, white yuzu. Give me a second, guys. Hmm. Yeah, I can't find anything that says if it does. Um, it just has such a spiciness to it in the front to mids. Then it sort of transitions to more yuzu flavors and lemony flavors too. Not getting any real yeast notes on the palate. But yeah, this one definitely seems much fresher than the one I previously reviewed. I would say this one might be a bit challenging. Um, the flavor profile, it could be a bit much for some people, especially that sort of lemony slash yuzu tartness combined with the funkiness at the end and bitterness too. I have a feeling that the mutedness in the nose is more my nose rather than the beer's nose right now. Hopefully, I'm not coming down with anything, but hey, um, whenever I start to feel like I might be coming down with something, I usually have like a couple beers. I figure if I'm going to be miserable, then I'm going to be happy before I'm miserable. Yeah. So, Kizakura Brewing Company's Kyoto White Yuzu. I think if you're going to pick one out of, and I didn't receive the alt beer as part of like this gift package, but I've also reviewed the alt beer. Alt beer being one of my favorite styles. I'm sure that if I had it fresh, it would be one of the ones that I would rate tops. But right now, of these sort of fresher ones, I'd have to say the um, the the Yamada Nishiki one is probably the one that wowed me the most. Um, the green tea, the matcha IPA, kind of gimmicky. Also, too, you can tell that the coloration is not pure matcha, that food coloring was added. In fact, it literally said it on the bottle. So this one would probably be medium. I mean, if you like wit beers that have kind of a strong flavor profile, you probably want to give this one a shot. If that's not your jam, your cup of tea, then probably skip it over. I'm going to the Yamada Nishiki ale is probably the one that's going to be easiest. That or the alt as well, because the alt's not really a challenging beer style. Those two would probably be the easiest for a casual beer drinker to enjoy. This is still pretty good. Like I said, if it's your jam, go for it. If it's not your jam, it's not that expensive. So $5-6 a bottle, give it a shot. You know, because it's not so off the wall that you might that there's a chance you'll be repulsed by it. And that, folks, is your beer review for this evening. I am going to go and eat some cheese, read some comics, take a shower, and just collapse. And that, folks, I think I've already did that. That, folks, is your beer review for this evening. Cheers. Kampai.